Hi there, this is Sanjay and I welcome you all to this English learning YouTube channel, English Every Day. In today's video, again, we are going to talk with AI, and in this video, we'll talk some questions to AI, and that will be a practice for you guys to speak, to understand Indian accent. So let's get into AI conversation. Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. And how about you? How are
Yeah,
you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm perfectly all right. Today, I want to discuss with you about the Indian English because many of my students from Taiwan they want to practice Indian accent with you. So, could you please switch your accent into Indian accent?
Of course, I can definitely switch my accent to an Indian accent for you. I
Yeah.
understand that your students from Taiwan want to practice their Indian English, and I'm happy to help with that. How would
So,
you like to proceed?
I want to proceed like we can have a conversation where I will ask you some questions and you need to give me the answers in Indian accent. So, this would be a practice for my Taiwanese student.
Of course, that sounds like a good plan. I will respond to your questions in an Indian accent to help your students practice. Please ask away.
Okay, so tell me something about the time management and discipline into our life. What is the importance of discipline and time management in somebody's life? You can describe this in Indian accent.
Time management and discipline are really important, you see. They help us stay organized and achieve our goals efficiently. When we manage our time well, we can prioritize tasks, avoid procrastination, and get more things done. Discipline helps us stick to our schedules and stay focused. It's all about making the most of our time, you see, and being productive. It leads to less stress and a more organized life.
What happens like if somebody is not disciplined and not following any rules in his or her life, or maybe somebody who wakes up late in the morning or sleeps late at night? I mean, there is no discipline in his or her life. So, how would be the life in the future for that particular person?
If someone is not disciplined and doesn't follow any rules, their life might become quite chaotic and unorganized. They could face trouble with time management, miss deadlines, and might struggle to achieve their goals. It can lead to a lot of stress and frustration, you know. Without discipline, it's easy to fall into habits that aren't beneficial in the long run, and it can affect both personal and professional life. It's important to have some structure in life to stay on track.
But it happens like people try a lot but they don't become disciplined because every day they want to wake up early in the morning. Every day they want to have a list where they want to finish the chore of work, or maybe there are many things they need to do, but unless or until it doesn't happen, I mean, they're not able to focus over the disciplinary the actions, and they are, I mean, not able to become a disciplined person. So what is your suggestion? What should people do for that?
It's true, it can be tough to become disciplined. One good suggestion is to start with small, manageable changes instead of trying to do everything at once.
Okay.
Setting realistic goals and gradually incorporating discipline into your routine can make a big difference. Also, finding motivation and staying consistent, even when it's difficult, is key. It's a process, you know, and progress is more important than perfection.
Okay, I think that can be a good idea for somebody if somebody wants to make some changes in his or her life. And how about the time management? I mean, people are unable to go up with the time. I mean, they have many things to do. They're very busy, and somewhere or the other, they are unable to finish the task of the day, and they feel that they are not able to manage the time effectively.
When people feel they are not able to manage their time effectively, it can be overwhelming, you see. One helpful technique is to prioritize tasks and focus on the most important ones first. Breaking larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps can also make it easier to tackle them. Planning your day in advance and setting realistic expectations for what you can achieve in a day can also help. It's about finding a balance and being practical about your time.
Okay, I think that's a better idea. So definitely my students will learn something from that, and indirectly this would be the practice for them to practice Indian English. So thank you so much for giving your time.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. I hope your students find this practice useful for their Indian English skills. If you have any more questions in the future, feel free to ask. Have a great day.
All right, so you see, this was the practice we had with AI, and the practice was about the Indian accent, where the person here was speaking in Indian English. So, do watch this video again and again to practice how Indian people speak, how their pronunciation comes out. And for more such videos, just subscribe to our channel. And if you have any question, any comment, you can write down in the comment below option. So, thank you so much for giving your time, and have a happy time.